Welcome to Rewrite Her Voice, the podcast that takes a bold and compassionate look at the inner critic living rent-free in your head. You know the one. She's judgmental, perfectionistic, and never misses a chance to tear you down. But here's the truth. That voice isn't truly you. Each week, we dive into an honest conversation with powerful stories and practical tools to uncover where that inner mean girl came from, why she shows up, and how to rewrite her script. It's time to reclaim your inner voice, break the cycle of self sabotage, and speak to yourself with the kindness and strength you deserve. If you're ready to stop letting your inner mean girl run the show and start showing up as your most authentic, empowered self, let's go. Oh, hey, sunshine. Welcome back. Quick question. Have you ever set a goal, felt like totally, completely motivated, and started making progress, and then somehow ended up right back where you started? Has that ever happened to you? Maybe you started working out consistently. Maybe you began speaking kindly to yourself. Maybe you started posting your business online. Everything was going well until suddenly it wasn't. Maybe you procrastinated. Maybe you picked a fight. Maybe you skipped your habits. Maybe you convinced yourself you weren't cut out for it. What if it wasn't because you lacked discipline? What if you simply bumped into your identity ceiling? So what the heck is an identity ceiling? An identity ceiling is the invisible limit your current self-image places on how much success or confidence or joy or peace you're willing to experience. It's not that you can't become someone new, okay? It's that your brain constantly tries to keep you consistent with who you currently believe you are. So if you spent years believing I'm shy, or I'm always anxious, or I'm the one who quits, or I'm bad with money, or I'm not athletic, I'm the people pleaser, then every action that contradicts that identity feels uncomfortable. And it's not because it's wrong, it's because it's unfamiliar. Remember, the brain loves familiar. Our brains don't necessarily choose what's best. They choose what's familiar. Even if familiar is stressful or exhausting or keeps us small. Think about moving into a new house, okay? At first, you're grasping in the thin air for furniture and you're bumping into walls in the dark because you automatically walk the old path of your old house. Your brain hasn't updated the map yet, so you still don't even know where you're going in the middle of the night. Creating a new identity works the same way. So how do ceilings show up? It doesn't usually sound dramatic, okay? It's not a dramatic thing. It sounds like, I'll start Monday. Maybe I'm not ready. What if people judge me? I've never been someone who follows through. I knew this wouldn't last. Yeah, right. I'll never actually do it. Those thoughts aren't facts. They're your current identity trying to protect itself. So how do you raise the ceiling? Most people think they need more motivation, but what they actually need is evidence. Instead of asking, how do I become more confident? Ask, what would someone who believes they're confident do today? Not forever, just today, okay? One conversation, one workout, one boundary, one honest post. Every tiny action becomes another vote for your new identity. Eventually, your brain stops saying, this isn't who we are, and it starts saying, this is just what we do. So maybe the thing holding you back isn't your capability. Maybe, just maybe, it's the story you've unknowingly been carrying about who you are. You don't have to bust through the identity ceiling, okay? You just have to collect enough evidence that your brain begins believing a new story. Your identity ceiling isn't permanent. It is adjustable. Every choice you make either reinforces the old ceiling or gently raises it. So if this episode made you stop and think, I'd love to know what identity is no longer serving you. Come share your idea, your thought, your reflection with me. Or you can join my email list where we keep having these conversations long after the podcast episode. Remember, you aren't just changing your habits. You're changing the way you see yourself, and that changes everything. You, my dear sweet friend, are enough. You are worthy, and you are loved. Until the next time, love, Rach. Hey, my sweet friend. Thank you so much for spending time with me today on Rewrite Her Voice. If you loved today's episode, will you hit that subscribe button for me? And be sure to share it with a friend. If you're ready to quiet your inner mean girl and step into your own authentic voice, I would love for you to join me inside our Cultivating membership. Until next time, remember, you are enough.